Hey, hello, Mario. Good to see you again.
Hey, Ron, good to see you.
We're here to talk about the Bonsall Berry Farm and the Agrarian Institute. What can you tell us and our interested viewers about the Bonsall Berry Farm and the Agrarian Institute? What is that?
Oh, thank you for asking, Ron. The Bonsall Berry Farm and the Agrarian Institute are actually two organizations, two farm organizations with one shared vision to love and serve our neighbors in North County of San Diego through regenerative agriculture. And we have a really big vision. The Bonsall Berry Farm in particular is a place that we will be inviting families out to pick their own blueberries with their kids and go on these awesome hiking trails and food forests and pet farm raised animals and just really enjoy the great outdoors and celebrate God's creation outside. It's we're not open yet. We're working. We're an active construction site right now, and we're really pushing to be open by the end of summer in some capacity. But we're really excited to just be a place for the community to come out and just celebrate the great outdoors. And the Agrarian Institute is sharing a part of the land that the Bonsall Berry Farm owns, and the Agrarian Institute is a nonprofit education farm. And our main mission is really to plant seeds of hope in the community so that every family has access to healthy organic food. We saw a big need during COVID of food insecurity where families were unable to get access to food and their kids were not being given the same lunch and breakfast opportunities. And we were already working on our farm, the Bonsall Berry Farm, and we had access to farmland. We are really blessed with this beautiful 28-acre property in Bonsall. So we saw an opportunity to start growing food immediately for families in need, for food insecurity was a word that actually I wasn't so familiar with just a few years ago, and it was really surprising to me to learn that there's over 750,000 people in San Diego that are considered food insecure, which means they don't have access to nutritious food on a regular basis to live a healthy life. That's so hard to believe and even say sometimes, but the research is showing that there's while families can probably get canned food and really processed food, there's a malnourishment in our community that is really astonishing and super sad. And it really impacts not only adults, but over close to 200,000 kids in our community are facing food insecurity. So the Agrarian Institute exists to fight food insecurity and not just to give people food, but to also teach families how to grow their own food. So we have a big heart and dream to reach into the community and teach local families how to grow food in a pot or in a little garden box or garden bed, how to grow fruit trees. So we're inviting families in our community out to our farm to do these seminars and training courses to really get people inspired and give them the tools and necessary training to grow their own food. And this is all under the auspice and the methodology of regenerative farming and creation care. And those are two semi jargony terms, but regenerative farming is really taking the earth and the soil as a living creature and treating it as one of our partners and
Mm.
mimicking nature. So building soil through mulch and through compost and all of these old school ways of farming that were replaced by fertilizers and big tractors, and we're doing stuff by hand with hand tools and treating the soil as really a partner in this whole journey of growing food. So those are the two farms that we're both both working hard on right now every single day.
So for those viewers that are familiar with the term Bonsall Berry Farm, where is Bonsall Berry Farm Agrarian Institute going to be or is? Where is it
So
exactly?
Bonsall is a tiny little town outside of Oceanside, about 20 minutes from the coast. Most people just drive right through it off the 76 highway, and it's one of the last vestiges of agriculture in our community. So we are also preserving farmland. Unfortunately, this whole area of North County, Carlsbad, Oceanside, Escondido, Bonsall, Fallbrook have all been highly agricultural, and now Carlsbad is unfortunately almost gone. The agriculture there is mostly being developed, and Bonsall is this little pocket of farmland that we were able to purchase a piece of property that was 28 acres right off the highway. So both the Bonsall Berry Farm and the Agrarian Institute are located right there in Bonsall, right off the 76, about a stone throw from Oceanside. So the we're very close to the beach and super, super stoked to be right there.
You know, you're the one that gave me this quotation that has really resonated with me over the years. Blessed are those that plant seeds for trees under whose shade they'll never sit. And it certainly sounds like the Bonsall Berry Farm and the Agrarian Institute encompasses and embraces that kind of thinking for generations to come. For those viewers that are watching, uh, do you have a website that they could perhaps learn more about your entity and how they can support your entity and perhaps get a tour?
Yeah, thank you for that, Ron. The website I would point people to is theagrarianinstitute.org. That's theagrarianinstitute.org. And that's where we're a nonprofit. So every dollar that someone donates is actually one serving of vegetables for families in need. So we're really excited about that program, and we're planting trees right now. We have great opportunities to for volunteers. We're always looking for people to come out and show the farm to. It's one of my favorite things to do in life right now is to bring people out there and cast our vision with people and partner with the community because there's a huge need and a lot of people might feel like they can't make a difference. But we're encouraging families to come out and see how big of a difference they actually can make, not just with donations, but with volunteers. We really, really need volunteers, and we love working with volunteers, and it just creates this beautiful community partnership. We just recently partnered with North Coast Church in Vista. 100 volunteers came out and planted fruit trees. And to go to the quote you just mentioned about planting trees that will be generational, the trees that we just planted, the 20 plus fruit trees, will all that food from those trees are going to be donated to Operation Hope in Oceanside, which is a homeless shelter for mostly women with children. So we're really, really blessed to be in partnership with them and just serving our community and really in everything we're doing, we're trying to not only serve our community and love our neighbors, but really love God and take care of his beautiful creation that we believe we were called to steward and called to take care of. And I believe all of us actually have it intuitively in us and in our DNA to take care of God's creation. I think it dates back to Genesis, but that may be for another time.
Okay, Mario, thank you so much for your time and for your love for children and love for this generation and for the generations yet to come. So thank you very much, Mario.
Thanks a lot, Ron. Really appreciate you.